Alright, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So today's video, I kind of want to actually talk about my struggle with productivity and how I've someone been able to battle and overcome it throughout the years. So growing up, my childhood was relatively, I would say, indoors in a sense. Like I was definitely someone who was playing the game a lot, watching a lot of TV, watching a lot of anime, stuff like that. So I wasn't really as active as most kids probably were. So how exactly have I been able to become more productive and also use my time in a much more efficient manner? The first one is essentially getting rid of everything that is really not of use to me, right? So if you see behind me right now, I have my PlayStation right here and my TV. These were two things that in my childhood would probably be the biggest distractors in my life. I'd probably come home from school, I'd hop on the game for 4 or 5 hours, which is so crazy to me still thinking about to this day. 4 or 5 hours could have been spent doing things that actually mattered, but instead I wanted to play the game, have fun with friends, which I don't necessarily consider too much of a bad thing because I definitely did create a lot of memories and I still have friends to this day that I talk to. But like a lot of things in life, you have to be able to weigh the good and the bad, and there were a lot of cons to this, right? There was not going outside as much, probably not taking care of assignments and other things I wanted to do. I felt like sort of an attachment to it as well. Like I'd be playing RPGs and open exploration games where it's like you have to consistently put in time in order to really see progression in those games. And because I'm over here playing games instead of like leveling up my IRL character, aka me, it feels like I was almost putting all the effort into a game instead of myself. So I took, relatively, I think like multiple week breaks where I would just kind of unplug the game, put it somewhere where I wouldn't be able to see it, take my TV, put it underneath my desk, and I have a clean desk, completely empty, put my computer right here, and I go to work, right? That's assignments, reading a book, journaling, planning out my life for the week, just generally doing things that I know will benefit me in the future. And these are habits I possibly recommend for you to do because if you're somebody who, just like me, who had a hard time really stepping away from distractions, maybe you need to change your environment so that the distractions aren't really in front of you, right? And I think one of the biggest distractions for a lot of us, if it's not the game or the TV, is the device you're probably watching this video on, right? Your iPhone or whatever phone you use. For me, social media growing up, I was never really big on social media. I never really used Instagram, Twitter, none of that. I never even downloaded Snapchat till this day, never even touched it. I was only watching YouTube. I was really watching videos of stuff I was interested in, other content that I felt like I could really, sink my teeth into in terms of like knowledge and creativity. But if it wasn't those two things, I did not care. So now I'm at a point now where I'm starting to try to get into content creation, a lot more heavily now that I feel like this is what I really want to do. And now I kind of have to use social media a little bit, not really to like a crazy degree, but posting my content, keeping up to date with my viewers or my people that I want to basically provide my content to. So as you would imagine, now it's like I'm starting to see myself on social media a little bit too much. I remember I was literally on TikTok a couple days ago because I wanted to work on posting this video out, and I started scrolling. I started doom scrolling. I won't even lie to you. And it happened so fast, I began to have to like sit back and understand like, dang, I really just sat here for like an hour watching TikToks. I don't even do this. Like I literally don't like this app to that degree. So I had to go on multiple social media, just completely detoxing myself from the internet. And I'm not gonna lie, because I've done it so much at a young age, it kind of allowed me to really benefit from it. It doesn't take me too long to think about it, like, oh, do I really want to do this? I just immediately delete all social medias, put my phone on do not disturb for a long period of time if I feel like I'm getting way too many text notifications. And it definitely was a skill that I'm glad I developed, because I feel like if I didn't develop this at a young age, it could definitely have hurt me down the line when I'm like 20, 25, and I'm over here having a hard time staying away from my phone. This thing that you're using on a consistent basis is the same thing that I use to make my videos with. So you can imagine that I feel some kind of an attachment towards this thing, but at the same time it could be the very thing that prevents me from ever achieving my goals in life because I'm just stuck to the screen all day. So that's my personal thing with productivity. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure to give a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Also comment down below any questions you guys may have. I'm trying to answer every single one of them. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed.